a system for connecting a number of computer systems to form a local area network, with protocols to control the passing of information and to avoid simultaneous transmission by two or more systems. History of Ethernet cables. In 1973, a man named Bob Metcalfe wrote a memo describing a network system that he invented for the interconnection of advanced computer workstations, enabling the high-speed data transfer. A major part of this revolutionary change in the use of computers has been the use of Ethernet LANs to enable communication among computers. Combined with an explosive increase in the use of information-sharing applications such as the World Wide Web, this new model of computing has brought an entire new world of communications technology into existence. Aloha Network. Bob Metcalfe's networking system was based on an old networking experiment known as the Aloha Network. Aloha is an abbreviation for Advocates of Linux Open Source Hawaii Association. Aloha is a multiple access protocol for transmission of data via a shared network channel. It operates in the Medium Access Control Sublayer, MAC sublayer of the Open Systems Interconnection, OSI model. Aloha protocol can be divided into two types, Pure Aloha and Slotted Aloha. Pure Aloha, it is a basic form of Aloha mechanism. It made its debut at the University of Hawaii in 1970, under the direction of Norman Abramson. In Pure Aloha, the time of transmission is continuous. Whenever a station has an available frame, it sends the frame. If there is a collision and the frame is destroyed, the sender waits for a random amount of time before retransmitting it. A collision occurs if more than one frame tries to occupy the channel at the same time. Pure Aloha is less efficient when compared to Slotted Aloha. Slotted Aloha, as the name suggests, in this mechanism, time is divided into discrete intervals called slots, corresponding to a frame. Here the chance of collision is considerably low since each slot sends only one data frame at a time. Invention of Ethernet. Metcalfe realized that the Aloha system had room for improvement. He developed a new system that had a built-in collision detector. The system also included Listen Before Talk, in which stations listened for activity before transmitting, and supported access to a shared channel by multiple stations. The Ethernet Channel Access Protocol is also called Carrier Sense Multiple Access with Collision Detect, CSMR. Metcalfe developed a more sophisticated algorithm which allowed the Ethernet system to function at up to 100% load. Metcalfe's first experimental network was called the Alto Aloha Network. In 1973, Metcalfe changed the name to Ethernet. This new network mechanism was way beyond the Aloha system and was capable of supporting any computer. Thus Ethernet was born. The first 10 millibit prati second Ethernet specification was published in 1980 by Xerox, DEC and Intel. Twisted pair cables were invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1881. UTP categories. Cat1, Category 1. Cat2, in 1998, 802.3 hit a new milestone with the introduction of Gigabit Ethernet. Gigabit Ethernet was introduced by IEEE to replace Fast Ethernet. Few years later, IEEE approved 40 Gbps Ethernet and 100 Gbps Ethernet. In 2017, ratification of 200 GB and 400 GB took place. Twisted pair cables were invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1881. UTP categories. Cat1, Category 1. Cat2, Category 2. Cat3, Category 3. Cat4, Category 4. Cat5, Category 5. Cat5e, Category 5 Enhanced. Cat6 cables, Category 6. Cat6a cables, Category 6 Augmented. Cat7 cables, Category 7.